Good morning. Man, there's so much stuff going on. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. It's time for the Friday rant. I'm the Diva D. Hey, first of all, Addison, boy, you ain't no joke. Listen, 34 is the magical number this week. 34 principals. 34 principals in Hillsborough County have been either reassigned or removed or whatever word you want to use for it. But you know what? Here's what I say about that. First of all, God bless you because that's a job that I would never want because, your performance is based upon others. So that leads me to this point, okay? It's okay. All right, we're going to welcome you the best we can. We're going to let y'all come on in there and do what you need to do. However, here's an important thing from those of us that are considered the minions, those of us on those like lower tiers down, okay? A sign of a very good leader is that you are not suppressing who works for you or who works with you. Let's just say that, okay? I want you to understand when you come into certain schools with the knowledge that, maybe the staff morale has been crushed and put down so low that they're going to be a little hesitant to hearing what you're saying. So you got to come in with that open heart and teachable spirit. That's really important. You can't come in and micromanage because, by the way, there's a lot of people who are tenured there who are actually professionals. I mean, my God, we've been doing it for so long. Don't you think we know our craft? Why don't you try and think about working with the new teachers, the ones who really have, this is my first or second year, and I'm a little nervous, and you threw me in here with some eighth graders that are 10 times bigger than me. Work with them, give them more resources and more help. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you might want to look at the data that came before you because God bless a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all gonna walk into some mess. Okay, you gonna walk into some chaos. You gonna walk into some stuff where these children have never seen discipline. Because that's, by the way, a key thing that needs to happen. If you coming in, please come in and act like you run it. Because for so long, many of us have been working at establishments where the inmates are running the prison. So I just need you to understand that you really got to work with those of us on staff and just be open, just be very open-minded and do what you need to do. And by the way, listen. Let me explain something to you too. Looking at your population, I want you to believe in your heart and soul. Don't pressure people to feel like you can turn F students into an A school process. Now, let's move on to the next point. Listen, I want to say God bless all of my friends, black friends, especially a lot of my black female friends who are in law enforcement. Once I go through my friend list and talk to people and start realizing, I realize how many of my friends are actually in law enforcement and they're female, black women. So listen, the struggle got to be hard for you because you got to go to work and deal with these attitudes and opinions and in these Facebook posts and things like that. People saying, oh, they're not going to survive without the police and stuff. Nobody's saying that we don't want the police. Nobody's saying that. We want you to actually do your job. If your job is to protect and serve, why you ain't doing that? Why are you mad because somebody is actually saying to you, I want you to really do what you claim you're supposed to be doing? If you protect and serve everybody. Don't destroy one set of people and then treat another set of people with respect. Don't say, I'm gonna, do you know? Guess what I found out? That it only take about 6 or 7 months to become a police officer in police academy, but to be a barber, it take you almost a year and a half. I think sometimes even more than research it for yourself. Now let's talk about this. Look, let me tease up. I love my millennials. My millennials are going hard right now. They are punching, doing them the 1-2 punch. They just look, y'all. As someone who's a little more seasoned than you, I'm going to give you a little tidbit of advice. You remember when you was in school and you had that one kid that used to sniff glue, the one that used to eat the clay and the crayons? That's the person you arguing with on social media. Just hang it up. They ain't gonna never understand because they don't get it. No matter what you say, what you do, they're gonna have their opinion. You gonna have yours. They're gonna be eating that clay, and you know not to do that. So just let it go. Let it go. Let it like Frozen. Let it go. Okay. But anyway, listen. I do want to wrap it up by commending some of my white friends who are truly trying their best to learn. You're never going to understand where we're coming from, but I got to give you a shout out because you're watching the documentaries, you're reading the books, you're picking up the knowledge. And that's important because if you want to be around our black children, in education, you got to know what the struggle is. You got to understand. It can't just be one blurb in a book saying that black people are all about slavery. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Harriet Tubman and Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. God bless them, but let's be real. You know how much history we have? And then because of the very fact that we are black people, we got history all over. We got African history, West Indian history. We got, history everywhere. All of us in South America, we everywhere. Okay. Do you know that we are weird a set of people as black females? We can produce children without intermingling with other races. We can produce children that's every color under the spectrum. Think about that. Because from the whitest of white to albino to the darkest of dark, we can. Anyway, that's some magical stuff right there, ain't it? But anyway, so I just do applaud everyone who is trying to very much learn. Okay, learn. All you gotta do is open up a book and educate yourself. You don't even have to, in fact, you don't even have to do a book. You could go on YouTube. You can go on all these history channels and all these things. Educate yourself. The sign of real ignorance is that you comfortable, real comfortable, just sitting there accepting what somebody else tell you. Hey, that's all I got for the day, because people attention span gets short, and I ain't trying to stress y'all out like that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment, like, share, do whatever you got to do below. Why? Because I want to share the knowledge. God bless you all. And you know what? One more thing. God is love. If y'all, what is these Christian, whatever, thing they call themselves, and you talking about you love people, you believe in God. Well, if you look at the Bible from beginning to end, all it is about is God and about love. So if you truly love God, you should be loving your fellow man. All right, everybody. That's all I got to say for the day. It's the Diva D. No one like me. I love you all so much. Carved Out Divas.